Hello again, friends. Workout for today. I had a lot of fun with this one today, so make sure that you smile while training. It definitely will help you grind through this one. There's two different EMOMs we're doing, so every minute on the minute for 12 minutes. The first one is meant to be a strength piece, so that's going to be a little bit slower moving, a little bit heavier weight. The first movement on minute one, you go for 10 to 12 weighted step-ups. So you can use a chair. If you got a box, use that. Hold your dumbbell by your chest and go for step-ups. If you've got one dumbbell that's not very heavy, improvise. Maybe you get a backpack on as well, especially if your step is not very high either. Don't just go through the motions of getting it over with. This is something we need to challenge yourself on. So put a backpack on, load it up with a bunch of books and whatever you can find to put inside that to add some weight to it, as well as hold that dumbbell. So 10 to 12 on the first minute. Hopefully you finish that around 30 seconds or so, giving yourself some rest time before the next minute. This next movement is called a tricep extension, something we haven't done before, but the dumbbell is going to end up going behind your head, and you're going to extend your arms up just like that. So pulling it down, or letting it come down, extend up. Going for 10 to 12 reps with that. If you have a barbell at home, what you can do is put the barbell in the rack and do something called a skull crusher. Skull crusher. So get on YouTube and look that up if you're not familiar with it, but basically you can hold onto your bar, come down through, and extend up. Isolating those triceps for the second movement. So go on, and hopefully again that takes you around 30 seconds, and then start up that next minute. So weighted step-ups and tricep extensions. It's important that you get some rest in there because of the load on this, so if you're not getting any rest, cut the work back a little bit. All right? Second EMOM, so 12 minutes again. This time, you're going to do all of that within each minute. Now, we all have different kettlebells and dumbbell weights at home. We all are different fitness levels. So these are some recommendations. Feel free to adjust the reps as needed. For example, if your dumbbell is way too light, and you end up doing all of this and you're finished it in 20 seconds, you're not getting the right workout. So if your dumbbell's too light, add a few extra reps. This should ideally take you about 40 seconds. And then you're gonna, once that's all done, rest at the start of the next minute, you'll do that again. So it's 6 dumbbell or kettlebell snatches. Just like that, other side, up overhead, going for 6. 3 per side, 6 total. If you have a barbell at home, feel free to power snatch with 3 reps only, and pick something around 50-ish% on that. And again, adjust the reps as needed. Box jumps is your next movement, 5 reps, and you can step up on those if you need to, and then 4 burpees. Feel free to cut back a burpee or 2 if you need to, if you're running out of time to get that done in that 40 seconds. Or you can do these as up down. So you do a burpee without having your chest go all the way to the ground. Would look just like this. So down and up if you're not able to get through that. You should be tired, but ready to go on that next set. By about your 8th set, you should be pretty tired and kind of want to quit. But because you're a CrossFit Meyer athlete, you're not going to quit. You're going to continue striving on and get all 12 of those rounds in. If you hit a point here where you're thinking, I'm not going to make it, take a minute off and jump in the top of this again at the start of a new minute. So a bunch of ways to slice this. Just make sure you are getting yourself uncomfortable, but fresh enough to move with quality. Get after this one today, guys, and have some fun with it.